What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a September favorites. I don't know about you, but I cannot believe that it is literally almost the end of September. For some reason, I felt like this month went by so quickly, and I do have a lot of great items for you this month, so I'm not even gonna ramble. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try to organize them in categories like I normally do, but everything's just like thrown on my makeup desk right now, so I don't know how good I'm gonna be at that, but let's just get on into it. First favorite is for my mentally ill girlies, and is it even a favorites video if I don't say that I found something on TikTok? Because you know there's gonna be at least one or two things minimum that TikTok has made me buy. And now that they've come out with this stupid TikTok shop, I'm so irritated because now it's like another platform. They're like, when I wanna buy something, it's right there. You just put it in your cart. That's how they get you. But okay, so anyways, my therapist approved this book, which is why I got it. And this is the Shadow Work Journal, 2nd edition. I will put it, you can also get this on Amazon if you don't wanna wait for the delivery. And also, before we get into this, speaking of Amazon, I finally caved and made an Amazon storefront. I didn't want to do this. Like, I have literally been saying no to this stupid storefront for years, and I have been going and finding like individual links of things for people and sending them the individual links. And finally someone was like, why don't you just make an Amazon storefront? It'll be so much easier. And so I caved and did it. So the Amazon storefront is in the description. I have like household item things, cleaning things, dog things, everything that you guys ask me about on a consistent basis is in there. And I will put this in the Amazon storefront as well. But basically, if you don't know what shadow work is, how can I explain this? It's kind of just like when you want to get to know your inner self a little bit more. It asks the really hard questions, the trauma things, all of that. And it's just a really interesting, like thought-provoking journal. I've done the Daily Stoic before, and I like that for more of like a positive, you know, like daily affirmations. This is just a little bit more deep. It's kind of like asking you about your childhood, some grief things that you deal with, inner child affirmations. I mean, like, there's just so many things in here, but there's a journal prompt for every single day. For example, what are you holding on to that still hurts you so deeply? Okay, I don't want to get into that on a Sunday, but it's a good book. I'm gonna start off strong with the food category. This is a newer item from Driven, and I feel those of you who do very heavy endurance-based sports will appreciate this, and specifically my runner clients. I have a lot of long-distance marathon runner clients who don't like to drink protein or have some kind of protein, whey protein isolate, you know, kind of denser shake after their run. Your stomach is obviously like a little bit more sensitive after doing extremely long runs like that. So a lot of you will eat chews on your runs, drink a lot of electrolyte type things afterwards, and then wait until you get a protein heavy shake or meal in a little bit after. So this new product from Driven is actually a rapid rehydration, advanced recovery protein, but also electrolytes. Like, there are so, let me get you in on this. There are so many awesome benefits in this, and it's a lime flavor. Think about this as like a super vamped up Gatorade with protein in it. So if you're somebody who does like really heavy sweating sports, like after boxing for me, when I am literally drenched, the thought of drinking a kind of shake or almond milk, oat milk shake is disgusting. And so this is where this comes in. So if you're somebody who does like super long endurance based sports, I would highly, highly recommend. And the mixability on this is chef's kiss, as with Driven stuff is already. It's just very light and easy to drink. So, and especially if you're somebody who struggles getting in those type of like electrolytes, amino acids and stuff, this is super amazing for that. Except we have a little granola, and I don't know where I got this. I want to say Fresh Market maybe. This is Early Bird Kiss My Oats Extra Fancy. I just like that they call this extra fancy granola. There's nothing really fancy about it, but here's the thing. I got this because salty and sweet. Macros on this granola: 4 fat, 15 carb, 2 protein. Usually granola is super, super high in carbs and fat, so I like that this is a little bit of a lighter option. And the granola itself is lighter. It's not like, you ever tried those like Bear Crunch granolas? I forget the brand of that, but like they're really big, solid, dense chunks. This is not like that. So this is amazing for like post-workout recovery bowls, you know, like smoothie bowls or yogurt bowls. It's so good. And if you're someone who likes salty sweet, this is good. Next up, we have a Built Bar. I haven't actually mentioned Built Bar in my favorites videos in quite some time, but this one deserves an award. Okay, let me put the inside of it because I don't want to open it and waste it. This is the Built Cookies and Cream Puff Chunk. Now, the texture of these in comparison to like the regular Built bars or even like Quest bars or anything like that, it's not chewy in the sense of like dense, chewy, thick. It's more like Three Musketeers, okay? Like light marshmallowy, you can pull it apart kind of. So if you don't like that kind of texture, you're not gonna like the texture of these. But if you do like marshmallow texture, this one has Oreo chunk like bites on the top under the chocolate coating. It is so good. This is hands down my favorite Built Bar that they've ever come out with. And they've been around for a while, a lot of flavors. This comes out tomorrow. So make sure that you get it because they always freaking do this. I will say, I love Built Bar, but I hate their marketing because they always put out these flavors that are so good. And then they're like, oh, limited edition, can't get them once they're gone. Why? Because I know these are gonna be limited edition and like you can only get them until they run out, which is so annoying. Highly recommend. Next up, we have kind of a fun food item. This I just got at Publix because they were out of regular cones for some reason. And these are Joy chocolate chip cookie cones. Apparently they're new. Apparently there is just something so good about putting your ice cream in a cone. If you've been following me on Instagram and seeing my Sunday meals of the week posts, you probably have seen my Halo Top ice cream cone that I've been having like every single night. And I did put it in the cookie cone one night and it was so good. If you have a little bit more macros to spare, 4 fat, 21 carb, and 2 protein for this very small cookie cone, but it is very good. Super, super like fun little summer night treat kind of thing. Totally not necessary, but this is the first time I've ever had anything like this, so I wanted to include it because I did go back for more. 2 other things that I don't have with me because I ate them all, but of course you know the pumpkin items came out at Trader Joe's, so pumpkin hold the cones, the pumpkin ginger ones, again, I know it's a seasonal thing, but I would do anything for those to be around all year. They are so good. And then I don't know if this is new for this year, but Trader Joe's came out with these like cinnamon roll things, and it's like apple pie mixed with a cinnamon roll. Oh my gosh, they were so good. They only have 2 in a little box, but they were so good. If you see them at your local Trader Joe's, try them because like warmed up in the air fryer, oh, forget it. The last thing I want to mention are these Banza individual mac and cheese cups. For some reason, the individual mac and cheese cups taste so much better than the ones in the box. I don't know why. And Banza never used to have the individual mac and cheese cups, so they must have just came out with these. They're so good. Also, they have 12 grams of protein. So what I did was take 4 ounces of chicken that I just had in the fridge, popped it in the microwave, and then dumped it in the cup and stirred it up and had like a chicken mac and cheese. You could totally even do that with beef if you have it left over. And it was a great way to get in an additional 12 grams of protein, but also still like enjoy the mac and cheese style mac and cheese, you know? Fire, highly recommend. So I want to mention this freaking Bissell steam mop thing. I've never had a steam mop before, but every time I've done a clean with me style video or just like a hangout style and I'm mopping, everyone loses their minds over that Bissell Crosswave. And I've had that for 3-ish years. 3.5 maybe. It lasted a really long time, and I had the original Crosswave before that, the one that was corded, and then they came out with the cordless one, which I absolutely loved, but the battery on it like broke completely and it just wouldn't turn on anymore, so I decided I was going to upgrade to a steam mop. Well, it's like an upgrade downgrade because it's a corded one, not cordless. That's my only qualm with this steam mop, is that it is corded, so I hate having to like lug it around and flip it over my shoulders. It's so annoying. But I will say, having 3 dogs, when the floor, like, you know, by their water bowl when they drink water and then they splat water all over the floor and then it gets like sticky because of their spit, it's so gross. The steam mop has been key with the kitchen floors in particular. So if you're someone who likes a good like crispy steam cleaned floor, highly recommend the Bissell steam mop. Okay, I love me a good Bissell. I really do. I wanted the shark one, but they didn't have it, so I found this one at my local Target, I believe, but of course you can always order it on Amazon, and they do have coupons sometimes. I think it was on sale when I got mine, which is the reason I went with that one. But highly recommend. You know, I'm a clean freak with my vacuums and my steam mops and all kinds of things, so if you're in the market for a new like mop vac kind of thing, I really, really like it. Okay, so before we get into the beauty category, I want to just mention this Fleo bra that I just got like a couple days ago. They came out with a new style that's a little bit of a lower cut, so for my like busty gals, I don't know that I would recommend this, but if you're a part of the ITBT, I love this bra. I think it's so cute. It was so flattering. I wouldn't do like high intensity CrossFit style workouts in this bra because like you might just like, you know, I have been a loyal Fleo girl since the very beginning, okay? So it's like pretty much the only athletic stuff that I wear because like Lulu is so expensive and like, it's very, very comparable. Let's get into the beauty category. I don't have a ton, but I do have a couple of things that I'm really excited to share. And also I'm really excited about this because Urban Decay sent me this. They did not pay me to say this. I just somehow ended up on their PR list. I don't know how, but I'm so grateful for that. And they sent me new, maybe it's not new, I don't know, but the Hydrating Liquid Blush, Hydromaniac, and this is in the color Drippin'. This is probably the most pigmented blush that I have ever tried in my entire life. It lasts so long. I did like a full face of just like very light makeup, you know, like maybe even gym makeup if you're someone that wants to wear just a little bit to the gym and kind of wants to look put together. This is amazing. The consistency is so blendable. It's so light. It's kind of sheer, honestly, but it gives such nice coverage and pigment and glow. I would say this is kind of more of a summertime though. Like as we go into fall, I don't know that this would be really like a staple in someone's fall collection, but nonetheless, the quality and the consistency, amazing. Next up, we got actually a sample mascara, but I will be going to the Ulta to purchase the full one. I'm not even wearing Lashify on my lashes because I wanted to show you how good this mascara is on my actual lashes. And I'm so excited because I struggle with that. It's why I wear Lashify. I don't like the way that my lashes look with just mascara on them. And this is probably the first mascara I've ever tried that doesn't leave those little like black specks under the bottom lash line. And it looks so nice on my mascara. On my lashes. And I know it's kind of individualized for people because like some people really like the tubing mascaras and I hate those. So if you're someone who really likes tubing mascaras, you might not like this, but if you're someone that likes that thick, like fluffy volumizing brush mascara, this is so great. And I'm just so excited to finally have like a staple mascara to use because I have so many in that drawer and I hate them all. Okay, let's talk about a lip combo. It's what I have on my lips right now. It's what everyone always asks me about, but I want to get another shade in this Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Rich Mauve, and I may have even talked about these in a previous favorites video before. I love that they have this little like felt brush thing at the end because you can kind of like buff in your lip liner so it's not so harsh. And the consistency on these is just like so nice. It's so creamy, so pigmented. It lasts so long. So I have this on as the base and then NARS Rose Cliff on top, which is kind of just like this fall, it's more of a nude, I'd say, but it's really nice consistency. I don't think I've ever even tried NARS lipsticks before, but I'm really impressed. So this is kind of like my go-to fall base for lips before I do anything else on top, and I have been freaking loving it. Okay, last two things I want to mention. Of course, a TikTok find. Had to be something else from the TikTok. This is from the brand Weleda. I don't know. I do not use this how other people use on their face. I feel like it's a little too thick for that. But what I can tell you is, so I got this elbow tat not too long ago. And you know, usually you're supposed to use Aquaphor, which I like, it's fine, but I don't like how sticky and thick and disgusting Aquaphor makes it. Let me tell you, I use this to heal this elbow tattoo, and I have never had a tattoo heal so nicely, quickly. It stays so hydrated. I absolutely love this. I don't even really know like why it's so great and why everyone loves it. Potent plant extract formula intensely nourishes dry skin. So, and it doesn't really, has a very light scent, but I don't know what it's giving. Either way, it's super affordable. You can get it at Target, Amazon, whatever. And you only need the tiniest amount, but if you're someone that needs to heal your tattoos and you want to like maybe try something other than Aquaphor, this did not give me any of like the little bumps. It didn't, I don't know. This is definitely going to be my new tattoo healing cream. And lastly, because we are getting into the holiday season, the Tula holiday kits are back and I'm lit for these because this is probably the best, like whenever I buy stuff, I buy them in like bundles or kits or whatever because I justify it more. I feel like you're getting so much more bang for your buck. And if you're somebody that one likes to try a bunch of different products, the gift kits and the holiday kits are so worth it. Number one, one, they're already discounted because it's a kit. And then if you use my code on top of it, then you get an additional 15% off. It might even be 20 during the holidays. I don't even know. This is a $72 value, $56 with my discount, and you get so much. There's this, and then they have a massive like gold bag one. Also going to be giving that away as my second place prize winner for my 8-week functional fitness challenge, which I guess I'll include as my last like shameless plug favorite, because I just dropped today, when you guys are seeing this, day 1. Well, actually you're getting the whole entire program, but day 1 starts today of the 8-week functional fitness challenge. The link is in the description. Basically, I want people to feel prepared when they go into the holiday season, because I feel like so many people wait for after the holidays to start their like fitness journey, or they feel like they're gonna wait till, you know, the new year or whatever. But my thought is, why not use the next 8 weeks up until Thanksgiving to get yourself in better shape so that you can approach the holidays with a better mindset, you feel better going into it. And so I'm going to have kind of like an 8-week challenge, but first place is getting a Polar Grit X Pro watch. Second place is getting a whole Tula bundle kit, the 2 different holiday kits. And then third place is getting a bunch of Driven nutrition supplements. So if you're interested, the sign up is in the description, and it's going to be super awesome. All levels can do this program, like literally beginner to advanced. There's so many different ways to modify. So I'm really excited about it. It took me a very long time to write this 8-week program, and I have personally done so many of the workouts and had my friends test these workouts and they loved them. So I'm excited for it. That is it for this month's favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed. As always, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click that subscribe. And that's all I have for you. I'm so excited to be getting into the fall season so we could try some more fall things. And of course, let me know if you have anything that you think I would love in the comments. And that's a wrap for this Monday with Manders. I'll see you guys next week.